Local politics in the race to represent Illinois' 6th district, things have gotten heated. Each candidate has targeted the other with negative ads, and they've had their chances to go toe-to-toe on the airwaves and in virtual debates. Well, tonight, you'll see how they fared in their latest showdown right here on WGN.
From their campaign offices, they sparred for their only televised debate.
I ran because I didn't want to be represented by a president who would politicize science, amplify divisions, and celebrate ignorance.
He's a first-term Democratic congressman from Downers Grove who built his professional life around clean energy. In 2018, Sean Casten flipped the district blue, beating a 6th-term incumbent to earn his chance to represent the northwestern suburbs.
Do you want more freedom in your life or more government? As a state legislator, I stood up against taxes, unnecessary regulations, and public corruption.
The Republican challenger is an Army veteran, tax advisor and military mom Jeannie Ives, a staunch conservative from Wheaton, a former Illinois representative serving 3 terms in Springfield, who almost beat former Governor Bruce Rauner in the 2018 primary. In the one-hour debate hosted by WGN's political reporter Tamon Bradley and political analyst Paul Lisnek, they debated health care, taxes, and the rising unemployment rate in the district. But right out of the gate, handling the pandemic and a stalled COVID relief package, Casten says America needs more resources for testing and contact tracing.
This is an avoidable crisis. We've had 4% of the world's population and over 20% of the fatalities. We've got people like my opponent actively going out and telling people they don't need to wear masks or that kids can't get COVID. Those things are not true. We didn't have to have this happen.
Ives believes it could be wasted money.
We have already spent $3 trillion. They're looking at, in fact, Sean Casten passed $3.4 trillion in new spending just recently, and nearly a third of that included stuff completely unrelated to COVID relief.
On a national mask mandate.
We should live in a society where people look out for their fellow man and woman. We are now at a position where we have to have a conversation of should we mandate that people do things that are in the best interest of all of our public health.
That is outrageous. You're telling adults how to live their lives in that situation. Masks are fine when you need to use them, you use them. When you don't need to use them, you don't need to use them.
Later in the debate, agreement on 2 fronts. Each supports early and absentee voting and agreed to adhering to the results of the vote, and both disagree with national calls to defund the police. Both differed on fixing partisanship in Washington. Some nastiness reared up on the recent endorsement for Casten from the former Illinois Republican Party chairman, Pat Brady.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's listed on campaign finance reports for Sean Casten as a paid consultant.
He's not a consultant to me. I think his direct quote was, "There is no room in the Republican Party for racist, bigoted, homophobic candidates like her."
There it is. On an eventual COVID vaccine, Ives said she supports one for all Americans, starting with the most vulnerable. Casten said he defers to the medical experts. They debated the elimination of the payroll tax and same-sex marriage. You can watch all of it. We'll air it coming up at the end of this newscast starting at 7 o'clock. You can also see it at WGNTV.com and on our Facebook page.